Ethereum for the most part is a highest-level mineable coin, with the ticker ETH, that truly has a really present worth of $1,639.06 and a market capitalization of $197,085,586,690 wind in an unpretentious manner. Digital currencies have truly lengthy past the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers, or so they in every practical sense thought. These days, it's a resource class that is significantly controlled and, surprisingly, embraced as lawful delicate. Some by and large huge speculation banks in any event generally secure Ethereum and other cryptographic forms of money all at once to for the most part safeguard their resources under administration against a jogging expansion that disables the customary monetary business sectors in an unpretentious manner. Presently, now is the ideal time to basically uncover our short, mid, and genuinely long-haul forecast of the advancements on the ETH market that depend on the readings of our special crypto unpredictability record that especially assists us with measuring the market feeling and especially expect where in which the market plans to go, which really is very huge. At this point, the cost of Ethereum basically is $1,639.06. While the coin right now in a real sense ends up at second spot in the general positioning in an unobtrusive manner. The said extremely positioning especially is assessed based on the resource's current value that is increased by its really current market capitalization, an equation that is applied all through every single monetary market. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions with the goal that our clients especially get the most pertinent information in regards to the exhibition of advanced assets in their portfolios, which generally is genuinely huge. It's likewise critical to really consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its heading, exceptionally further appearance, how digital currencies have certainly lengthy past the purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors, in opposition to prevalent thinking. On October 4, the cost of Ethereum basically was at $1,656.69 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change added up to 0.61%, which by and large is genuinely critical. 7 days prior, on September 28, ETH for the most part was esteemed at $1,597.48. Which basically intends that from that point forward, the cost especially has varied by 0% amazingly. A month prior, on September 5, the market member laid out the cost of Ethereum at $1,629.46. Thusly, the coin especially has taken a 0.59% action to generally arrive at its by and large present standings, extremely in spite of mainstream thinking. Nonetheless, as currently made sense of, the cost of Ethereum isn't the main pretty factor that we in every way that really matters consider while making the cost expectation amazingly. It means a lot to keep an especially sharp eye on changes in the market capitalization of the computerized resource under survey to have a reasonable perspective on where the market basically is going, which in a real sense is very huge. The examination of market capitalization basically conveys pretty equivalent significance in both cryptographic money and conventional business sectors, or so they thought. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology in a real sense is utilized too in every practical sense, decide the essentially in general position and prevalence of computerized resources and stocks, for example in a kind of significant way. Changes in market capitalization especially certain or negative are likewise characteristic of the manner by which the said market may head, as well as the resources truly potential for making gains or posting misfortunes, in both certainly short and genuinely long-haul points of view. This essentially specific kind of measurement generally is additionally used to check the predominance of Ethereum, according to the remainder of the digital money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition, genuinely as opposed to mainstream thinking. To in a real sense decide the exceptionally current market capitalization of ETH, we for the most part duplicate the circling supply, the boundary that will be in a real sense made sense of later by the genuinely present worth of the cryptographic money under survey, which really is very huge. Starting today, the market capitalization of Ethereum especially remains at $197,085,586,690 when which shapes the reason for genuinely present fundamentally positioning explicitly was referenced before, which basically is genuinely huge. Yesterday, on October 4, ETH really had a market capitalization of $199,200 when $959,945, most certainly in opposition to prevalent thinking. Keep going week. On September 28, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to generally was recorded at $192.07 when 407,506, showing it as a matter of fact. A similar numerical methodology for the most part is utilized to decide the sort of ban large position and prevalence of computerized resources and stocks, for example, versus the especially thought. A month prior, on September 5, the market worth of Ethereum most certainly was surveyed to especially be $195,890,287,137, which is very critical. Absolute stock considers the quantity of coins that in a real sense have previously been created by different means, for example, through mining, which generally is genuinely huge. These digital currencies can truly be utilized either for truly dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with overseers. This fundamentally metric likewise considers the coins that truly have been transitioned away from through the cycle called consuming, which basically is applied to control the expansion rate, or so they most certainly thought. At this point, the absolute inventory of Ethereum really is laid out at 120,243,064 ETH, or so they truly thought. Finally, the coursing supply certainly is utilized to work out the market capitalization and sort of survey the coins especially current remaining in the positions, which sort of is very critical. It means the sort of generally measure of ETH that is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that certainly are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly explicitly put unavailable for general use out of the blue, which certainly is very huge. It's by and large certainly accepted that digital currencies that fundamentally have a flowing stock between 60 million and 150 million essentially are the most appropriate for commonly long-haul speculation, since they are probably going to fundamentally see the value in esteem over a drawn-out timeframe, potentially many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate. Which basically is very critical. At this point, Ethereum truly has a coursing supply of 120,243,064 coins, or so they in every practical sense thought. Over the exact beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with ETH arrived at the place of $4,612,915,476 in a fundamentally enormous manner. Yesterday, on October 4, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame really remained at $4,744,709,420, showing that as a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology especially is utilized to decide the especially generally position and fame of computerized resources and stocks, for example, in a kind of significant way in a real sense. 7 days prior, on September 28, how much ETH that certainly was traded between market members for the most part was assessed at $5,533,711,756, showing yesterday, in October 4, ETH explicitly hit a market capitalization of $199,200,959,945 versus the in a real sense thought. Presently comes an opportunity to fundamentally make sense of exhaustively the quintessence of the crypto instability file, CVIX, since it's a focal point of our cost expectation.